Hare Krishna. Today we are discussing on the topic real wealth. Everyone is concerned about earning wealth. What's the idea of wealth from the perspective of spiritual consciousness? In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, the king of Orissa, Prataparudra Maharaj, he speaks a beautiful verse where he says, Yadi se Mahaprabhur na pai kripa dhan, kiba rajya kiba deha, sab akaran. He says that I have this entire property. I have sovereignty, kingdom, power, control. All of this are definitely symbols and symptoms of wealth. But the real wealth I am hankering for is the prema dhan, the love at the lotus feet of the Lord. And therefore, this faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead is the real wealth which we are all hankering for. There is a story of Sanatana Goswami, a great saint who was the Prime Minister of Bengal in the early 1500s. He retired and settled in Vrindavan to write spiritual literatures and to establish the beautiful Madan Mohan temple. There was a person who heard that Sanatana Goswami has a special touchstone which can turn anything into gold by chanting of certain mantras. He approached Sanatana Goswami and said, I heard about this paras money or the touchstone. Can you give it to me? He said, well, actually I had it with me, but I have thrown it in the trash. And he showed where he had thrown it. And he said to this gentleman, if you want, you can pick it up from there. So this gentleman went there and immediately picked up that paras money. And then he actually started thinking that if Sanatana Goswami, with all of this touchstone's power at his disposal, has thrown it, why he would throw it? And he approached Sanatana Goswami and he said that I see that you have this touchstone with you, but you threw it away as if it is insignificant and useless. Why did you do it? And does it mean that you have something higher than that? Sanatana Goswami said, of course. The reason I threw it is I have something higher. And so immediately this man said, please then tell me what is that which is higher. Sanatana Goswami said, first throw this touchstone into river Yamuna, then I'll reveal. So he immediately threw it away. And then Sanatana Goswami explained to him the glories and the power of the mantra, that which churns the mind and the heart and brings out real love for the Supreme from deep within our heart. And in this way, Sanatana Goswami shared with this gentleman that the real wealth is not something which is outside of ourselves, but the real wealth is pure love, which is filled with greatest ecstasy, which is right within our heart. And just like an oil drilling machine goes through the various layers of rock and brings forth oil from underneath the deepest core of earth, like that through various levels of greed, lust, pride, envy, anger, all of these layers of thick crust covering our heart, the holy name of the Lord pierces like a drill machine and brings out the golden volcano of divine love from the deepest core of our heart. And that is the real wealth, Krishna Prema. Thank you very much.